Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Insha'Allah, in this recording, we are going to start our lesson number 5 in the first level reading Quran. And we start Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim wa bis-salah ala Rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa nahmiduhu subhanahu wa ta'ala wa nashkuruhu alladhi hadana lihada wa ma kunna linahtadiya lawla an hadana Allah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for guiding us to this path. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Let us see lesson number 5. What are we going to handle? It's a new chapter, and this chapter is regarding the lengthened letters. In the Arabic language, there are lengthening letters, meaning that these letters, when we find them and when we read them, we lengthen the time of their pronunciation. In the previous chapter, we took al-harakat, the movements, lesson number 4. And these are the movements. We are just going to remember them together. The fatha, which is a small line above the letter. And then we have the dhamma, which looks like a small waw above the letter. And then we have the kasra, which is exactly like the fatha, but is written below the letter. So how are we pronouncing these movements? We say ba, bu, bi. This is what we took in lesson number 4. And today we are in lesson number 5, and we are going to, to upgrade the movements to a lengthening pronunciation. If we have an alif after the ba fatha, any letter, not just the ba, but we take the ba as an example, it's the easiest letter that we can, give examples with. So the ba fatha, if there is an alif after it, and this is what the alif looks like, and the alif never takes any movement. You will never find an alif with a fatha or a kasra or a dhamma. And this is called sukoon. Sukoon meaning that this letter doesn't have any movement. It is standing still. The fatha and the dhamma and the kasra, we call them movements because the letter is moving with them. We already explained this before. But today we are going to explain something extra, that if the alif comes after a fatha letter, and this is always the case with the alif always has a fatha letter before it, then our pronunciation is going to be elongated. We are going to elongate the fatha, double the time it takes to be pronounced without an alif after it. So if here we say ba, here we are going to extend it a little bit and say ba, double the time. Ba, ba. What about the waw? We also can see the waw here without any movement attached to it. And it's called waw sukoon, waw sakina. Its condition here is that it is sakina. It's not moving, has no movement attached to it. But we also recognize that there's a dhamma letter before the waw sakina. If we find this, a waw sukoon with a dhamma letter before it, then we are going to extend the pronunciation of the dhamma letter to an extra time. This meaning, instead of saying bu, we are going to say bu. And the same here with the kasra. The kasra letter is pronounced bi, short pronunciation. But if we find a ya sakina that has no movement attached to it, not even a sukoon sign. With a kasra letter before it, then we are going to extend the kasra pronunciation double the time. We are going to elongate the kasra. So instead of saying B, we are going to say B. And this is the elongating letters. So the alif is always an elongated letter in its pronunciation. The waw in this condition, having no sign attached to it, with the dhamma letter before it, then I'm going to extend the pronunciation a little bit longer. Boo. And the same thing here. B. Let's take the letters and let us see how are we going to apply this in our reading. I took the letters. As you see, the alif is not one of these letters. Why is that? Because the alif always has a fatha before it. Always. Okay? It will never have a dhamma or a kasra before it. So we start with the letter ba. We have a ba fatha, alif sukoon. We call it alif sukoon. Sukoon means standing still. So we say ba. This is the name of the letter. Ba fatha. And then comes alif sukoon. Then we pronounce it ba. What do we have here? We have a ba, dhamma, and a waw sukoon after it. How are we going to pronounce it? Boo. So without the waw, we are going to say boo short. But with the waw sukoon coming after the dhamma letter, we are going to extend the dhamma pronunciation. We're going to say boo. And the same here. Ba kasra, B, but with a ya sukoon coming after it, we are going to pronounce it B. So it becomes ba, boo, B. Same thing here. What is this letter? It's a ta. Let's pronounce it ta, tu, ti. Instead of ta, tu, ti, short pronunciation, then when I find a fatha when I find an alif or a waw or a ya after it, then we will pronounce it ta, tu, ti. Let's continue. What is this letter? It's a tha. This is the name of the letter that we learned in lesson number 1. Let's read it. Tha, thu, thi. What is this letter? Jim. This is the name of the letter. Jim. And the sound of it with just a fatha, ja, short. With a dhamma, ju. With a kasra, ji. But let us pronounce it when we have an elongating letter after it. Ja, ju, ji. What is this letter? Ha. Get it from the middle part of the throat. Ha. It's not just air, it's friction. Ha. So here, with just the movement, it's going to be ha, hu, he. But when I find an alif after the fatha letter, I'm going to extend it. I'm going to elongate my pronunciation. Ha, hu, he. What is this letter? Ha. This is the name of the letter. Ha. How am I going to pronounce this one? Ha, hu, he. If I don't have the elongating letters after it, then it's going to sound like this, short pronunciation. Ha, hu, chi. Let's go ahead with more letters. Without the elongating letters, it's going to be da, do, di. This is what we learned in lesson number 4. But here, if an alif comes after the fatha, then it's going to be da, do, di. This is a ya, sukun coming after a kasra letter. This is a waw sukun coming after a dhamma letter. Okay? This is why we elongate the pronunciation. Same thing here. What is this letter? This is a dhal. This is the name of the letter. How are we going to pronounce it? We're going to say the. Instead of saying the, we're going to say the. Instead of saying just thu, we are going to elongate it because of the waw sukun coming after it. It's going to be thu. Same thing here. The. What is this letter? It's a ra. This is the name of the letter. Ra. How am I going to pronounce it without the alif? It's going to be short pronunciation. Ra. But with an alif, ra. With a waw after the dhamma, it's going to be ru. Turn your lips round properly. Ru. Ri. 2 counts. 1, 2. Ri. What is this letter? Z. This letter is Z. Don't confuse the sound between this one and dhal. This has a whistling sound. It's Z. Z. It's a buzzing sound. With an alif, Z. Without an alif, Z. Without a waw, just the dhamma above, it's going to be zu. Adding a waw sukun, we're going to extend it. Zu. And the same here, z. What is the name of this letter? Sin. How am I going to pronounce it? Sa, su, si. This letter, sheen, sha, shu, she, and so on. Let's move to other letters. This is a sad. What is this letter? Dad. What is this one? Ta. And the fourth one, dha. Those 4 letters, they have the same shape at the beginning. So let us read it together. Sa, su, si. Da, du, di. Ta, tu, ti. Dha, dhu, the. Elevated letters, okay? We pronounce them sa, not sa, okay? Da, not da, it is da. Ta, not da, this is ta. 2 different letters. Dha, not the. Okay, this is what I mean by saying they are elevated letters. They are heavy. They fill the mouth. The sound fills the mouth. We are going to take this, inshallah, in more details in the coming recordings and later on in the course. What is this letter? Ayn. Ayn. This is the name of the letter. With an alif after it. A. With a waw. U. I. This one. Ghayn. Let's pronounce it. Ra. Ru. Ri. Fa. This is the name of the letter. And let's pronounce it. Fa. Fu. Fi. Don't extra elongate. It's just fa. Fu. Fi. What about this one? Qaf. This is the name of the letter. Let us pronounce it. Qa. Qu. Qi. And this one, Kaf. This is the name of the letter. This one is elevated, Qaf. And this one is Kaf. Can you recognize the difference? Qa, Ka, Qa, Qu, Qi, Ka, Ku, Ki. This is Lam. And with the alif after it, La, Lu, Li. This letter is Mim. Ma, Mu, Mi. This one is Noon. The name of the letter is Noon. Let's pronounce it. Na. Nu, ni. Try not to say ne. Can you see this? This alif has something called imala in this pronunciation. This is not a correct pronunciation according to Hafs. This is the reading that we are learning. So set the alif properly upwards. Na. Open the throat and open the path for the alif to be pronounced properly. Na, nu, ni. Also here, don't say me. It is ma. Don't say le. It's la. Okay? Let's move. This is a wow. Let's read it. Wa, woo, we. This is letter ha, ha, hu, he. Get it from the deepest part of the throat and don't get the ha from the chest. Don't say ha, ha. This is not a proper pronunciation. Just get it from the deeper part of the throat, not from the chest. Ha, hu, he, soft letter. What is this letter? Hamza. My favorite letter. Hamza. How do we pronounce it? Just with a fatha, it's going to be a. But with an alif, I elongate the fatha. A. With a waw and a dhamma, hamza, it's gonna be oo. With a hamza kasra and a ya sukoon after it, e. So it's gonna be a, oo, e. And this letter is ya. Let's pronounce it. Ya, you, ye. Okay? Very good. This is a simple lesson, inshallah. I hope you managed to follow up with me. I thank you so much for your attendance and your attention. And if you find this video of benefit to you, I would appreciate if you just press like, Share it with others to share the knowledge. And if you're interested to receive all my new videos, it's highly recommended to subscribe so that you get the videos as soon as they are posted. I'll see you in the coming video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.